Automation lovers, automation haters, that's right, it's me. It's Orbital Potato. We're back in business. And you might notice that the delivery area looks slightly different. So first things first, I want to run you down a couple of the changes that I have made in order to ensure that we are able to better hit our targets. Because at the moment, our record weight is 7,740, and that is nowhere near the 25,000 target. And more importantly, it's actually nowhere near the 9,000 kilograms, which we need to shift in a 3-month period in order to unlock the remote connector. Right, so first things first, in order to achieve this goal, what I've done is I've made the system look a heck of a lot nicer. As you can see, there's still a bunch of stuff that needs to be done, but that's okay. We're gonna get there together. We're gonna do a few more bits and bobs. What I've also done is I've taken out this track right over here. So if you'll remember, we built the extra coal processing facility. As it turns out, that extra coal processing facility kind of was overkill because at the moment we're in a position where we've got too much coal in these tanks. I mean, I know it doesn't look like that now, but that's because I just added these 2 crate makers. But we've got too much coal coming in and we're not able to ship enough of that coal out. So what I did, I thought, hey, what can I do in order to fix this? And the way that we fix it is by adding more crate makers to the container here. And I had to move the track around a little bit to make it fit, but you know, it should do now. I've added another container here, so all resources that are coming along this track right here can just be shifted right over to this container via an intermediate little tank, which I've deposited right over here. Everything seems pretty darn good. What I really need to do is work through this backlog of coal over here. I've also made some amendments to the transfer clause system over here. We had 3 refiners which weren't actually working because there was already stuff on the belt when they tried to drop off. So now that should mean that we're going to be able to process just that little bit more coal ore into coal. So that's another change that I made. I'm pretty happy with it. Lots more to be done, but certainly in terms of optimizations, that's a good start. I think that factory still is empty. Iron production, just ignore iron production for now. That's not a problem. Haven't really changed much over here. I've identified all of the changes. Yeah, right. So here, what I've done is I've laid everything out. I've laid everything out in a completely uniform way. Drones are a thing of the past. I mean, I still have 15 drones. I need to find them and just sort of wrap them up. In fact, maybe I just ditch the drone houses because I don't actually need the drones. So if I ditch all of the drone houses, then that'll save us a little bit of money, maybe a little bit of tax money as well, which is exactly what I'm interested in. I've extended the unload stations as well, and also I need to introduce claw trains, which are long but not too long, so to speak. Right. So truck-wise, I've tried to limit each and every crate maker, or each and every pair of crate makers, to no more than 4 truck stops. So as you can see, 1, 2. It's probably easier if I go like this. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4 truck makers to those two crate trains, to those 2 crate makers. Same with these 2 crate makers, those 4, and these 4 over here. With that leaves three remaining claw track train truck train unloaders, which is going to be allocated purely to gold. So all of the gold that we ship off is going to be shipped away on these 3 sort of rungs of trucks. Yeah, I think so. I think that makes sense. I think it seems pretty reasonable, pretty tidy. You know, maybe there's a bit of stuff here and there. It's not ideal, but look, for the most part, I think it's a massive improvement on what we once had, and everything was just getting a little bit spaghetti. So I thought, you know what, I'll take the opportunity off camera. I'll tidy things up. I have gone, I don't know how far ahead I am in comparison to the last episode, but I have progressed a little bit. Not like it really matters. I don't think I've done anything else that's major. Oh yes, apart from one thing which I should touch on, which we might get to later in the episode. What I did over here was I built the biggest factory possible, literally the largest factory that you can build. I mean, this is the size. There you go. Say hello. And what I want to do here is I want to process every single resource for the use for use in research, right? So at the moment, I've set up what I envision to be a coal processing area. Now, as you can see, the coal will come in. It'll be dropped off. Let's put it as coal ore. Great, and we'll set you as iron ore as well. So coal and iron, it'll be turned into crates. It will be refined. It takes about 10 seconds for coal to be refined into so coal ore to be refined into coal. So that's why I've got the ratio of 1 crate maker to 3 refiners, and then that will be turned into that will be turned back into sludge, coal sludge, I guess. We'll put coal right there and iron right there, just to remind me what the heck is going on. So that'll be that. That's good enough. That's all we really need. And then what we do with it from here will be entirely dependent on what we want to do. We could use a combiner. We may indeed use a combiner, something like that. You know, make whatever we want to make. Or alternatively, we could load it onto a truck right over here, a train right over here, should I say, and shift it somewhere. Dunno. The world is our oyster. But yeah, I started doing that just because I thought, hey, I don't want to build it on camera. It's quite fiddly. So let's take the opportunity to do it off camera. Right, so let's unpause and hope that things go reasonably smoothly. Let me get a claw train of 12 on each. Will that be enough? I might need to increase it to 18, but for now, let's leave it at 12. Okay, good. You skip everyone. Yeah. So that'll work. That's a much more even distribution of crate maker crates being picked up. Let's skip every one. There we go. It just means that we should be picking up evenly from each of the crate maker lines. Right, so things are going to look a little bit chaotic whilst we get this set up. Also, we don't have any gold production. I really should have made sure that I connected that up before I started the episode. But you know what? I thought I'll just do it. I'll do it on the fly. And you know what? Probably it serves as a fairly good example as to what I've been doing off camera. I don't think I need to worry too much about where things go. I'll just do this, and I can do it with a straight piece. It's a little bit irritating, but there we go. Okay, so as I've already touched on, I'm going to be doing these 3 rungs with gold. I don't think I have enough gold to go over here for the moment, so I might leave these 3 empty. I don't like leaving truck stations empty, but it might encourage me to go out and find some more gold to get processed. That, or try and improve the gold production process, which is, I don't think, bad, but it could be a little bit better. There we go. Okay. And, oh, what a guess. Okay, great. Let's see. Yeah, this needs to be entirely removed. And what's a possibility is that we can get more crate makers at the side here. And we can eventually link up the other 3 remaining claw truck, train unloaders. And that will suffice to fill those three loaders with a little bit of gold. Fantastic. Okay, great. Is it still all good that is it still all good, the setup that we've got going on? I don't know. I think we might need to get more claw trains per train. Yeah. I think we might need to get more claw trains per train. Can we try with max? I don't know if that's going to make much of a difference, but we'll try with max. There we go. Well, it's certainly feeling pretty darn good, and it looks like we're using more coal as well, which is very, very nice indeed. Let's increase the length of the train a little bit because we need to get more resources out. Also, we've got a little bit more space if we wanted to. We could add another coal production area, a little coal crate maker or 2 maybe in this area over here. That would certainly be a nice idea. Not sure if it really is required, though. All I care about really is whether our figure goes up. Does our figure go up? Our current 3-month wait record is 6240. Needs to be 7740. And I think that is distinctly possible, really. With this setup. Got a full tank of coal right over there. That's set up to deposit. That's fine. This area is slightly more efficient now, which is grand. Yeah, okay. Alright. Okay, well I guess we'll see if it works. I guess we'll see if it works. Good. 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 Yeah, it's a little bit cumbersome. I think I liked it better when it was working over here, because now we're just wasting a little bit too much time refilling and unfilling this ridiculously long train. Yeah. Yeah, gonna need to tweak that, I think, as we go forward, but for now I think I can live with it. Oh. There we go. I was wondering why our gold was getting a little bit out of control. And by a little bit out of control, I mean why it wasn't being processed as much as it probably should or could be. Okay. Okay, immediately dips right back down, but that's okay. Honestly, I mean, look at we have cleared this coal backlog. I think this system can definitely handle more coal going in. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah, that's a big yes. In fact, we've got loads and loads and loads and loads and loads of stuff here, which is just I mean, oh, look at this. It's just ridiculous. We have a lot of coal. We have a lot of coal waiting there to be deposited. And we need to sort it. We need to sort it. I mean, there is a way in which I could sort it. I mean, it's not pretty, but it would kind of work, and it would kind of work okay. We get something like this. Right. Well, is that squiggle allowed? Yeah. Would I be allowed to get over here? No. I mean, what I'm thinking is if we create like a little loop over... Although, actually, hold up. Hold up, hold up, hold up. He's just had an idea. I've had an idea. It rarely happens, but when it does, you can't knock it. I mean, I say that. You absolutely can knock it. Please feel free to knock my ideas silly in the comments. Okay. The point that I'm trying to make is that whenever a good idea strikes, it would be silly to ignore it. Okay, that needs to connect up over there. That should be fairly easy to do. Just like that. Just like that. Not just like that, actually. Slightly different from that. Can I not do that like so? Okay. Oh, don't do this to me, video game. I don't need that sort of negativity in my life. Okay, go back. Is this gonna work, or is it not gonna work? I was kind of hoping that it would. I was kind of hoping that that I would be able to get 2 bits of squiggle track in here. Maybe a 3rd bit of squiggle track. Hold up, can I not just do a regular corner? I can do a regular corner. I can do a regular corner. Okay, this is fantastic. Right, I'm gonna disconnect this. Let's hope that it doesn't disconnect anything important. Always without fail. Without fail. Like, it's a skill that I have, apparently, to just do that. Right, so I used to have the track connected through this factory here, through the coal processing factory, even though it doesn't actually go through the factory. I used to have it connected up like so. There we go. Yep. I used to have it like this. And then... What? Cannot connect occupied tracks. Oh, yeah. Whoops. My bad. My bad. My bad. Yeah, I remember what I was going to do. Yeah, just ditch that. Ditch that. It's not important. Forget the fact that there was loads of coal in there. It doesn't actually matter that much. Yeah, whoops. What I meant to do was... yeah, disconnect that there. And bring this up a level. And connect it over here. Yeah. That is much more suitable. So it's a slightly longer route. It's a slightly longer route, but it now means that all the drop-offs can be done around the back. And the reason that that is important is because all of the drop-offs for this are going to be done around the front. Yep. Let me see if I can connect that up. Oh, perfect. All right, that's absolutely grand. That's really, really important. That's really, really important that we get that done. Let's bump that up to like 10 trains or something. Right. So now we should be all in. We should be all in on coal production. Flip that on, flick that off. I know I was all about destroying crates in the last episode. You know what? I am all in on destroying crates. Sure. Excuse me? Is that not? Oh, load station. Oops. There we go. Okay. So now we should be able to fill up the coal tanks much quicker than we were previously able to do so. And that should in turn lead to a already. Look, we've already broken the limit. We've already broken the limit. That makes me very, very happy because that means that whatever I've just done, it has actually worked. It did actually make a difference. Yeah, that is actually quite good. That makes me feel quite happy about lots of things. Yeah, I'll take that. That's not too bad at all. Yeah, very, very nice indeed. Very, very nice indeed. We still need to hit 9,000. That's the next sort of objective. But as it stands, it looks like 6 crate makers seems to be having the desired effect. It looks like it's churning out. Looks like it's churning out enough at the moment. Hold on, are we actually picking up simultaneously there? I thought we were picking up I think we were picking up simultaneously. Huh. All right. Well, there you go. That worked out pretty well. Bump that up to 2. No, not simultaneous, but closer to simultaneously. If we can pick up simultaneously, then that would be fantastic. That is simultaneously. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, apparently the distance is 4. I think the distance is, well, 4 blocks. 4 cubes with two hole things in the middle. 2 hole claws in the middle. To be honest, it doesn't actually matter. It doesn't disturb me too much. Doesn't disturb me too much at all. The fact that we're getting through this coal at a very, very timely rate, in fact, makes all the difference. Yeah, I want to see if we can, if we try hard, if we can hit that production limit, if we can get that 9,000. Because once we get that 9,000, and I unlock the remote connector, I mean, things are looking up. Things are looking up, real big. Yeah, really, really happy with that. Okay, what have we got over here? This system needs to be amended slightly. Honestly, I say that this system needs to be amended slightly. I don't think it actually does need to be amended slightly. At the moment, I think it's fine, apart from the fact that we just don't have enough. We just don't have enough refiners. It takes 13 seconds. It takes 13 seconds per thingamabobber, per crate of gold to be refined. We just need more refiners. And to be honest, I think I can actually do that. Let me see if I can theoretically stick in 3 more refiners. I think 3 might just be enough. Why are you even here anyway? I have no idea why I built you. Well, that doesn't matter. Yeah, what have I got? I've just got it going like so. Oops. Yeah, take that back and try again. Like that. And like that. Yeah. Okay, so if I was to do that, then that would probably just work. Which is good. Why have I got this over here? Oh yeah, this used to form part of the belt. That's actually totally fine. Yeah, so with my newfound knowledge, I should be able to just do something like this. Yeah. Something like that. Something like that. Does that tend to work? To be honest, what I should probably do is just allow like a step outside, and then do that, and then hold up. My bad. And then allow a, what am I looking for? This. Yeah, allow this to be there, and then that to be there, and then what I need to do is connect this up like so, just like that. Yeah, pretty much perfect. Okay, so that should alleviate the issues that we were having. And if I can plumb this into here, I could change this around, but I'm not going to. Why? You might ask. You may ask, actually. I just don't want to. Okay. And then I need to ditch this bit. Excuse me. Ditch that bit. Yep. And then put that in like that. Okay. So there's a little bit of a backlog to get through at the moment, but I think we should be fine. And the great news about this is that the whole process is automated, and so we shouldn't theoretically have to worry about much. Okay. Very, very nice indeed. Very, very nice indeed. I mean, this track does not need to be in the current configuration that it is. It can instead be a heck of a lot shorter, and it can go direct. It can go very, very, very much more direct. Okay, cool. Right, nice. Okay, this is one of those problems that we occasionally come across. Okay, remove the number of claws that we have on here. Yeah, take it down to 4. There we go. Do that. Does that work? Nope. Okay, and extend this by 1 as well. Okay, now that should work a little bit better. Still not perfect, though. But a heck of a lot better. Okay, so we should process much more gold now. And this might even be a good excuse to get those 3 extra truck unloading bays set up. Okay. Yeah, what I can do here, actually, is I can turn this way, and I can say minimum number of crates is 4. So the minimum number of crates in order to make this work is 4. So it should just butt up against here, and it should just work until it finds another crates, and then it moves away, gets stuff collected. That's fantastic. That's pretty darn good. All right, so that little amendment should help keep costs down a little bit. And I'm pretty happy with it, to be honest. Pretty darn happy with that. Okay, good. There's no I say there's no gold. There's a little bit of gold waiting in that train to be picked up, but most of the gold is being processed perfectly adequately. I don't think we have any issues with any of this. Everything should be processing gold, maybe with the exception of like one or two refineries. Almost everything should be processing gold. Yeah, I think we're getting to just about the limit at what we can process on a single step conveyor, because as you see, this refinery still ain't processing. Yeah, but the crate makers, by the way, are continually processing, apart from that little bit at the end when they're not, which is a little bit irritating. I might just increase the length of this to 3. Okay, and then to 3 to 6 even. Okay. Minimum number of crates is 6. There we go. And then head back. Will that make a difference? It won't be perfect, but it might just... Oh, needs to be one longer. Might just do. There we go, try that. Yeah, okay. Still, that refinery still isn't processing. Yeah. Okay, good. Nice, happy days, looking good. Okay, look at this. This is an almost full gold train. That is actually quite ridiculous. That is actually totally ridiculous. Holy cow. Have we hit... oh my goodness, have we just we've just blown past our 3-month weight output goal, and it's still going as well. I tell you what, oh my, are we gonna hit 10,000? Is this a thing? We've hit 10, wow, okay, that's halfway towards the objective. I didn't even feel like the changes that we were making were that big, but apparently they absolutely are, and this has really changed things up. Well, that is fantastic. That is really, really, really flipping good. I'm still not happy with this, because we do have a little bit of downtime when the crate makers aren't making crates. Which, yeah, see, they stop making crates, whereas this chap over here constantly making crates. Constantly making crates. I can't believe that. I cannot believe that. That is ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. I'm very happy about it, though. Very, very happy about it. Yeah. Okay. I think what I need to do is just extend this down here and take this back by just a little bit. So we'll see if this makes sort of any difference whatsoever. There we go, to the state of affairs. Yep. Yep. Make it a little bit longer. Does that matter? Apparently not. Not at all. That's irritating. Okay. Take that down by 1. Okay. Does that change anything? Okay. I don't want a backlog to develop here, so I might need to change things around a little bit, but for the most part, I think it'll be fine. To be honest, I actually think that is a perfectly reasonable number of claws to have on the line. Maybe 1 more, in fact. 2 more. Try 2 more. Yeah, okay. Alright, that's pretty darn good. Okay, I'm really happy with that. And that should mean continual production, right? That should absolutely mean continual production of everything. Right, very, very good. Let's increase that by just 1. Increase that by a bit. There we go. Cool. Skip every 3 claws. Yeah, now the reason that I want to do that is I fear that what I need to do is, instead of leaving the current setup to just get a little bit worse, is what I need to do is I need to have a setup over here. That means we just do a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and then that means that we can drop off all of our gold resources right on time. Fantastic. That's really, really good. I'm pretty happy with that. That's looking really, really nice. We're not really that perfect in terms of our crate makers. I think we are making slight efficiencies. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's ever so slightly better than it was, but those major improvements that we introduced at the very start of the episode, I think made the big difference. Not sure if we're making as big of a difference right now. It does kind of feel like it, though. I mean, this is feeling pretty darn good. I do feel like we're consuming a bit more gold each and every time we drive past. I mean, that train is almost entirely emptied. So, I mean, take that as you will. This is a ridiculously I don't know, it seems to be working. Ridiculously good setup. It seems to definitely be working. Am I just ever getting that, am I ever using this refinery, though? This refiner? I'm not sure I am. Skip every 1. Yeah. See if that makes any difference. There we go. So if we get more boxes onto the belt, because this refinery working relies on there being a lag in this transfer claw, so there needs to be a few more boxes on the belt. There needs to be a little bit of a backlog in order for that to work. I'm sure there is another way to do it, but I'm not doing it. Look at this belt. This belt is fine. This is very full, this belt. Okay, now will it work? No, it's still stubbornly refusing not to work. Or stubbornly refusing to work. Ah, there we go. It started working. Okay. So it looks like it's now having the desired effect. We're just getting that little bit more gold out. Oh, also, I can totally unlock this now. Fantastic. Great. That is fantastic. That is really, really good. So we've unlocked the remote connectors. So I should be able to just directly connect up. Only 1 connector per factory can be given to a specific color. Nice. Okay, so I can just link that up to, for example, like, can I just link it up like that? I mean, is this just going to work as I think it does? So if I put this there and that there, will that work? I mean, presumably if I use a transport pipe, a transfer tube. What am I talking about? There we go. Out. And yeah, I'm trying to come up with a suitable test. Right, that there and that there. Oh my goodness. I think that's gonna work, right? Contains, or does it need to go in a straight line? It may need to go in a straight line. Is that how it works? The container must be set to a matching color in order to form the connection. The container. The container is the matching color, though. Wait, what? Right. I'm not entirely sure how this works. The container must be set with a matching color. I mean... That doesn't seem to want to do it. Transfer tube off, transfer tube on. Maybe it needs to be in the same line? Does it need to be in the same line? Is that the situation? Doesn't look like it. I have absolutely no idea how this works. Transfer tube is on, transfer tube is off. Oh, I'm with you, I'm with you, I'm with you. Color connect, I'm totally with you now. Okay, alright. I done goofed. I figured it out. I figured it out. So does that mean that I can actually output to multiple... I think I should be able to output to multiple color connectors, right? I mean, I suspect that that's probably the whole point. That makes so much more sense. And also, that is ridiculously cool. Okay. So now you out... Okay, this is fine. This is fine. I've got it. Okay, so that outputs gold, and it'll output gold to all three... To all three areas. Okay. Okay. I sorted it. That's great. Right. Whoopsie. My bad. I'm back on track. Okay, 10,900 is ridiculous. Look at our money. Look at our money go. That's fantastic. That is really, really nice. I mean, we can make some real space efficiency savings now that we've got those remote connectors up and running. I mean, that is real good. I want to try get a combiner down. I want to try and get a combiner down. That's what I think we need to try and do next. Also, I need to get this area up and running. I want to get this area up and running. And we're not gonna need a setup like this. We can make a much more chill setup for sure. But probably, I guess part of the point of having 3 different remote connectors is that we'd want to get different factories where we can take advantage of each and every different remote connector color in each factory. So that's probably what we will do. Okay. Yeah, I'm just really happy that we were able to get that unlocked, and we were able to blow past our target. That was supremely fantastic. I did destroy quite a bit of gold in the process, but I mean, I'm sure it was kind of worth it, right? Kinda, sure. Yeah, maybe a little bit, whatever. Right, delete that. That doesn't need to be there anymore. Okay, cool. Yeah, next stage maybe is increasing the amount of gold, the amount of raw gold that we've got coming in. The amount of coal ore that we've got coming in, I think, is totally fine. We seem to be managing to process the whole supply reasonably quickly. This whole supply is being destroyed very rapidly. This setup that we've got going on, I mean, this could be the first setup where we legitimately use crate makers with a remote connector. Why don't we try that? There we go. Okay, so get this cleared up. Get this factory demolished. Yep, we'll need to rebuild it anyway. And I'd kind of like to rebuild a little bit of a bigger factory. There is, in my opinion, it's just this stupid power cabling, isn't it? Is that going to cause a problem? That doesn't actually cause a problem. I am shocked and relieved. I seem to have broken the curse. I have broken the curse. That's great. Hold on. Let me just check that this coal refining's going well. Right. Skip everyone. Skip everyone. Yeah, we can... Oh my goodness. This is absolutely like a game changer. That's a total game changer. It's an absolute game changer. Yeah, let me just make sure that this is all looking reasonably spick and span. If we need to make any amendments, we will. Yeah. Cool, that's looking good. Yeah, we're definitely processing more ore, and that's kind of the key, right? We need to be... Can't build here? What's wrong? Not super sure why I can't do that. Okay. Sure. I guess that's the maximum factory size that we can deal with. Yeah, so now all we need to really do is get a tank in the corner somewhere. I say in the corner. It doesn't necessarily have to be in the corner. Will that even fit? I don't think that'll fit, unfortunately. Can't build here. No, we'll need to bring it forward a little bit. Yeah, so that will not work. That will work, though. So let's do that. I kind of want to try and keep, you know, sort of tank space and track space in a given factory to a minimum, an absolute minimum, really. I mean, that train is still going around. That is totally unnecessary, Mr. Train. You can stop. Okay, I'm going to try and get a little bit of iron production over here. This iron production, I think, is going to be primarily for exporting. Because I'm going to get, as I've already alluded to, I'm going to get loads and loads of science iron, but I'm going to do that on sort of the other side of the map. We're not going to worry about that too much at the moment. So let's get a suck-off tube here. Color connectors. Let's get color connectors. So color connector orange can be for crate makers, and as I've already said, I wanted to get, is it 3? I think it's 3. 3 refiners to a crate maker. So if I do something like that, and then does that work? Let me sort of experiment with not worrying about space. Yeah, let me try that. Okay, so that is going to provide a straight belt right through the center. Cool. Orange. I keep doing this. I keep forgetting about transfer tubes. They're this really, I don't want to say really weird thing, because they're not weird. They're definitely important. But they do seem a little strange on the outset, you know? Okay, anyway, get that all set up. That should work fine and dandy. There we go. So, this is gonna be a return to form. I don't think we've actually been processing iron for, I mean, ages, really. Okay, so you should start making, there we go. You should start making a whole bunch of iron stuff. And I note that you're not. That's because there has been a crate in there. Okay, fantastic. So that goes there, and that goes there. Nice. And nice. Okay. Will that work? I sure as heck hope so. Okay, so that is one. It should really be 4. We should really have a 4th machine to a crate maker. Yeah, we should really try and get a fourth refiner to a crate maker, but that's fine. That's okay. Okay, 40. Is that too much? Is that too much iron in there at the moment? I mean, it kind of is a bit too much iron in there at the moment, but that's okay. Now we need to try and get a. Now we need to try and get a tank in which we can suck all of the goodness out of this. So I'm gonna go here and here. There we go. Gonna come down that way to there. That way to there. And this way to here. Unload station right over there. Is that gonna work? I suspect it might work for now. So we get all that stuff sucked off. There we go. And then delete all of the unnecessary crates. Now what do we want to do? Well, that's a great question. That is a darn good question. Do I even need to sell the iron? I mean, there's no reason that I guess I need to sell it. I could just use it in combination with something. Yeah, I could just do that. let me have a little look at the recipe book for a second. Steel plates. Coal and thingamabobber. Coal and iron. Let me see if we can take the coal from here into here. I did say that I wanted to do the sort of combination stuff over there, but I mean, if we've already got the goods, kicking around over here, then why the heck do we not just take advantage of the situation? Is that too much to ask for a corner? It's too much to ask for a corner. Okay. Right. Bring another door to the party. Move that back a little bit. And then... yeah, that's too much to ask for a corner. That's fine. Okay, that's, you know, that's a perfectly suitable alternative. Or is it a perfectly suitable alternative? I don't think it's a perfectly suitable alternative. Right, here's my next favorite best option. Building another door. That's right. I really know how to work the numbers, the door numbers. Hold on, let me just check that I can fit in a thing over here. I can, however, it's gonna be on a corner. Right. This is turned into a living and walking and breathing disaster. A living and walking and breathing disaster. Quickly, let me just check to see what the price of steel plates is. Steel plates sell for 2,700 a pop. I mean, that's pretty darn good. That's pretty darn good. Okay, so let's set up an area for steel export, and then we can set up an area for like research over at the other side in the actual research area. Okay. Do that there. Suck up. I'm making a dog's dinner out of this. This is turning into a nightmare. That's not even gonna go through. What am I thinking? This is a nightmare. Right. Happy days. Happy days. And let's ramp it up. Quite literally. And ramp it up over there. Okay, cool. Cool. Now, I kept a little bit of space between them just in case. In fact, well, I say just in case. We're absolutely going to want to use the remote connectors, and so we're going to give ourselves a little bit of leeway to do just that. Right. Okay, nice. Let's see if this works. This area, by the way, still needs reconfiguring, but that's fine. That's totally fine. Okay, now we've got 2 more connectors to do. 2 more color connectors. Aha! You thought I'd forgotten about the transfer tube. You were very right. Okay, so that's there, and let's get a combiner. I mean, steel plates is apparently going to come out as a big old mush. Oh, am I going to have enough space to do this over here? Methinks I don't. I mean, this is just poorly planned, isn't it? Very poorly planned, in fact. I don't have enough space anywhere to put in a transfer tube. Yeah, I don't have enough space to put in a transfer tube, and oh, this is just the wrong type of factory. The wrong type of factory, the wrong place, the wrong time. I don't even want to delete this train now because I've already committed. I do want to delete that though. Delete that. Let me see if I can take another better shot at this. Yeah, come on, potato. You gotta pull it together, man. There we go. I mean, that is much better. Let's move this over there. Can I suck off over here? I can indeed. And you know what? We can even put a drop-off. Well, actually, we can't now that I've lined it up. But, I mean, we could have put a drop-off over there if we needed it. But we don't need to. Right, that goes there. Great. That actually lines up with another hole in the wall, which I'm going to have to make. It's, you know, when it rains, it pours. That's what they say, right? Well, For me, it's more when it rains. It's a you know, sort of a cyclone, like a proper full-blown cyclone. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Right? No. That was a big bad mistake. Oh boy. That was a big bad mistake. I just deleted half of my processed iron. Well, you know what? There are worse things in the world, right? Sure. Let's go for that. Yeah, okay. No, that's not gonna work, but it doesn't matter. Let me just proceed like so. So that's gonna combine. Let's actually combine the resources. Right there. Yes. Right there. Yes. Oh, fantastic. Oh my goodness, that's the first time that I've heard a combiner whiz. Whir? It's not the right size. We're not gonna... That's gonna be fine. That's better. Okay. I think this'll fit, won't it? It will indeed. Grand. What do you know? What do you know? We're actually combining, and we're combining to make steel plates relatively well. Relatively well. I shouldn't really be doing this in this factory, because what I'm now realizing is that I do have a bunch of space, but we've got too many inputs in this specific factory. I mean, I should really use this factory as just one that combines two... There's one that just refines iron, and given that I don't actually have an iron refining factory at the moment, that would probably be a good idea to do. But that is making steel plates. That is looking and feeling pretty darn good. The real problem though is that I don't have enough space. I don't have enough space in this factory to make steel plates en masse, which is what I really should be doing. And you know what? Maybe I should make another factory right over here. Let me pause just for a second. Let me look. Just try doing something like this, right? Try doing something like this. No. Yeah, of course. It's fine. That's actually quite an important power connection, so I need to make sure that that is restored. There we go. Okay, that kind of had the desired effect, but I did hear the noise that perhaps signified that not all is well in the state of Denmark. Yeah, what's up in Denmark? Does that fix things? I mean, capacity is 82 out of 120. But the real issue is that we don't have power connections over here. There we go. Does that fix things? If I ditch that? That throws everything down to a bad state. Is this the issue over here? Is that an issue? No. I have no idea what the issue is then. All right. Nope. No idea. No idea. Absolutely no idea what the issue is. All right. Let me just put down another thingamabobber and hope that fixes things. I don't know what it could be. I have absolutely no idea. I have no idea why it's kicking up a fuss like that, but it is apparently. Cool. Right. Give me a factory. I need it. The factory needs to be big, but it needs to be not too big. It's gonna be fairly simple in the sense that it is only going to be for literally just going to be for refining, or literally just for turning. Literally just for turning the iron and the coal into steel plates. Okay. And this way, I think we're just gonna, we're gonna give ourselves enough leeway to make the whole system just that little bit better, that little bit more expansive, that little bit bigger. Right, so this is gonna need to come around right over here. Great. I did talk about setting up a little spout over there. However, what I think I can just do, set up another door, right over there. This also shouldn't be connected yet. Yep, because we're going to need to bring this down into here. There we go. Yep. And then right out again. Seems like I've adopted my door strategy for this factory too. Yeah, basically, I want to just I want to have dedicated factories. I suspect that that is exactly what you're supposed to have. You're supposed to have like properly dedicated factories, unlike the ones that I've sort of been throwing together. Really, you know. Yeah, fine. It's not gonna work. I mean, I could have like a level 2. I could have like a level 2 minecart train, but I don't think I really want that. Look, just give me some more doors. Give me some more doors. I'm gonna need to get the iron. I need to get the iron from here over to here, and it needs to really be done on minecart track. I think the better play is just to shift around. Is to shift around the doors, the track, the everything. Yeah. There we go. And can I make do with just that space? I think I can. If I do it like that, it means that I can have ample room to get the iron track down here. There we go. Back a little bit. Yep. Ample room to get the iron track down here. Up through here. Up over here. Grand. And we can just get an unloader over here. The great thing about doing this is that it'll allow me to get more crate makers, which is going to be fantastic. Yeah, really, really good. Okay. Of course, that'll make some sort of an issue further down the line. Tell you what, I mean, this is gonna look and drive a little bit like garbage, but it's gonna look cool. And let's be brutally honest with ourselves. Are we not, you know, sort of most entertained when things are cool, when things are looking up? I don't know about you, but that's the case for me anyway. I mean, oh, good golly, goodness gracious, gosh, goodness gracious me. That ain't cricket, old chap. That ain't cricket. I've had a brainwave. Oh, that was not a brainwave, but that it did sort of it did do. It's fine. All right, get a drop-off point over here. There we go, and connect this up. Not like that. That's just ridiculous. Right, mining extraction sorted. That over there. I think I just built an extra door. Well, this is just great, isn't it? That was an accident. That actually was an accident, although... Yeah, oh well, there we go. Okay, so that little bit of track right there is going to serve to be the collection point for that resource, and then there's going to be a little point over here? Uh-oh, have I miscalculated? I thought I had space to do this. Oh no. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. This is not ideal. This is not ideal. In fact, actually, it is totally fine. I think I can just do this, right? So I think I can just get a coal. Right, yes, a coal suck up. Yes, look at this. Look at this. This is pod racing. That was not pod racing. Uh, this is fantastic. This is really, really good. Okay, so suck off there. That goes down there. We can just get to, yeah, just get 2 storage tanks right over here, right? That's so stupid that it makes my brain hurt, in fact. Right? Because let's be real. I'm gonna be transporting these resources anyway. So that's fine if I just do that. So if I get a cart on this track here, let's see if this works. Okay, where's the train on this cart? It's coming. It's coming round. Okay. So we're gonna prioritize steel production by nature of the fact that the train comes around the track like this, goes around here, we'll go into here, and it'll all just work. Okay, so let's see if this works. Yeah, it looks good to me. Looks very good to me. Very, very, very good to me. Okay, so that's going to be that. Now let's get our last and final connector down, and this is going to be the area in which we do the combining. Man, I'm just so chuffed with how this works. That there. That there. Yeah, I think that should be fine. Let's bring that sort of parallel. I mean, this is going to consume a heck of a lot of resources. I haven't really considered how many resources this is gonna take. And also, we need to seriously increase the amount of iron production over there. That's for sure. But that's sort of an issue for another day, I think. I want to just get this area set up and working properly. Okay, temporary setup over here. Yep. Looking good. And now, let's see if this actually works. There we go. Okay, we should have coal. We have coal. Confirmed. Coal confirmed. Yep. Yep. And yep. Okay. All right. Now things are looking good. Let's do it. Is it going to contain the right thing? It contains the right thing. Oh my goodness. This is perfect. This is perfect. This is totally perfect. Oh my goodness, it actually works. What's really cool, by the way, is that the transfer tubes work in both directions. I mean, it doesn't say that they work in both directions, but they do actually work in both directions, I believe. And that's what allows us to get iron out of here with one single remote connector. I mean, this is really, really nice. I think this is just about the most space efficient layout that we can get with these connectors. We still need to account for the fact that I mean, we still need to account for the fact that there's going to need to be a place for... Hold on, let me see if I can do this. There's still going to need to be a place for the truck to... the minecart trucks to pick up the steel. I mean, it doesn't have to be steel, but it might as well be. Yeah, it probably should be. Probably should be steel. Probably should be steel. Probably should be a minecart. Is what I was gonna say. Okay. It's gonna be a depositor. Right, just like that. And that goes there. That goes there. Yep. Ah, classify that as green. Perfect. Perfect. Is it even possible to get out on this angle? It might straight up might not be. It's straight up not. Can I increase to height number 2 in a building like this? How about increasing to height number 3? Is that even strictly possible? Let me have a quick little test here. Yeah. So now, am I able to just build out of here? I actually am. Wow. Okay. I mean, why not just do that? Why not just get a system that does something like that? I think that might be our best bet. I mean, we could build a cart all the way down to this area where we collect where we refine the iron into crates. And honestly, I think I am kind of tempted to do just that. I mean, we've got a highway set up right here anyway, so we'll do it. I can't build through the mountain. Look, I'm probably going to change my mind on this, but I like this idea for now. I'm just going to make it a one. Oh my goodness, that is a suspended track right there. That should not be possible. Press X to doubt that one. But I mean, I'm glad that I'm allowed to do it. Otherwise, I mean, I wouldn't be here, would I? Yeah, we're just going to have a single setup. So we'll do this. We'll get a container. We'll get a big container. Yep, big container like that. 2 suck-off things. Probably don't even need 2 suck-off things, to be honest. We'll get transfer tubes. Right there, right there. Right there, right there. And then we will get some crate makers. Just like so. And we'll get some unload stations as well. Not going to be able to get very far. But two blocks, I think, will probably be enough. Let's also get this power connected up as well. Okay. I mean, that should actually just be good to go. I didn't believe that it was possible, but apparently I've surprised myself a heck of a lot. Why am I building track all the way over there? Don't go in that direction, you dingus. Go in another direction. I mean, this, to be honest, right? To be honest, this is good. This is amazingly good. This is amazingly good. The only thing that I'm worried about, maybe, is our capacity. Are we going to need more storage for steel? Probably. We are going to make steel very, very quickly. Yeah, we are going to make steel very, very quickly, and it does take quite a long time for the train to go around. Although the great news is that it's going to be on a super highway. It's going to be going pretty darn fast. So, I mean, that's great. The other thing is that we could theoretically increase our storage. In fact, maybe let me just do that. Let me just increase our storage over here. Yeah, nice. Okay, so that is perfect. Oh, this is ridiculously good. Oh, this is fantastic. Okay, so next stage is going to be increase the amount of conveyors. Not conveyors. What am I talking about? The amount of thingamabobbers. The amount of compressors, not compressors. I'm searching for the word. I should just check it out, shouldn't I? Combiners. Combiners. Yes. Yeah. So can we put another one right over there? I think, honestly, if we could just do the same setup that we had last time, will that just work? It's so close to working. It's so painfully close to working. But it's not gonna work in the same sense. So, you know what? We'll just settle for 2 more combiners. That's maybe suboptimal, but I'll take it. Yep. 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 And yep. Man, I flippin' love this game. I absolutely love this game. Okay. I mean, that is steel. That is loads and loads of steel. Did I actually unload the the truck over here, the train. I actually totally did. We don't have... What are you doing? Why are you not making... Why are you not making stuff? Are you able to make stuff? What's wrong with this? Okay. Right. There are, you know, there are some issues. Are you... There's... Okay. What? What? What's going on? What's going on? Why are you working overtime? Oh, I've spotted the problem. It's fun. Oh boy. There we go. Now it'll work. Now you should work just as intended. Yeah, you know what? I guess it's a good thing that I originally held off on you know, filling these three thingamabobbers up, because I think now I know what I'm gonna fill. I know what I'm gonna fill the stuff with. Yeah, I'm just gonna quickly modify this to make it a smidgen quicker and a little bit more suitable for our now slightly more constrained needs. There we go. So, claw train there, and a claw train there. Similarly, claw train down here, claw train down here, and we'll get this all connected up. Just fine and dandy. Shouldn't be too difficult. There we go, and sure, we'll bring it back on this side, shall we? That was so stupid. I was really hoping that I wouldn't have to use the delete button again. Maybe in this episode. But no. Turns out I was too ambitious. Can I change this around? Oh, I need to go... I'll go around the outside. In fact, you know what? No, I shouldn't go around the outside. I should just go directly over. The thing is that I didn't really want to raise the height, but... I can raise the height with relative ease and bring it down in the right area. Delete button once again. Man, these steel plates are looking so fresh. So fresh. I tell you what though, it's good. It's good, this whole steel plate experience. It's taught me that I need to have big factories, but I need to have specialized factories. That's what's key, right? Okay, looking good. So that system that I've got over at the other side of the world. Also, what am I doing? I haven't connected this up. Yeah, let's take this back. Sure. Yeah, so that system that I've got over at the other side of the world is probably gonna be okay. We'll definitely need to process some resources over there anyway. But I'm going to want to make sure that I have specialized factories producing, you know, producing this and that and whatnot. But we're not going to have like a mega factory. Oh my goodness, I've actually got insufficient funds? Well, that's a little bit unexpected. Did I run out of money somehow? I mean, I must have, right? Presumably. One more cell, one more crate of, I don't know, coal, anything, gold. All right. I mean, my finances, show me my finances. My finances are in a bad place. My finances are in a real bad place. However, we should now be absolutely totally sorted for steel. In fact, we might even be over-sorted for steel. He says, very confidently, as he completely forgets two really important bits to collect. Really important bits to collect. You get the picture. Yeah, so I mean that's looking pretty darn good, apart from the fact that we're not making any money right now. Yeah, it's a bit of an issue. I don't know how much power the combiners use. $4,000 per month. Yeah, I thought that was kind of the case. So we are probably vastly overproducing steel. I mean, substantially so, I would imagine. Vastly, vastly, vastly overproducing steel. Also, thank you, thank you for telling me the amount of somebody mentioned in the comments. Somebody mentioned the amount of tax that is paid. Tax that is paid somehow. There's a tooltip somewhere apparently that shows how much shows how much tax you're supposedly paying. Anyway, look, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. We're shipping a heck of a lot of steel now. We're actually getting on top of our steel situation. I'm gonna buy a couple more claws over here just to take it up to the max. I don't think it actually needs to be at the max. I think 18 should be totally fine. I don't think we're gonna hit 18 though, to be honest. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Actually, you know what? Maybe we will hit 18. Yeah, I think we might actually... very close. Very close to hitting 18. Point is that it doesn't actually matter. Doesn't actually matter at all. I mean, look, I think we should be able to make money. I think we definitely... Yep, definitely able to make money. Hopefully the combiners will totally come good. We're now using absolutely every truck stop. Everything is looking smooth. Everything is looking good. We are wasting an old truck here and there, but I'm remarkably optimistic about the chances of me not doing that in the future. The amount of gold that we're getting is pretty darn high. But you know what I've not done? I've not replaced this. Oh my goodness, I should have done that. That is pretty key. I guess that's where my money went, right? I guess that's where my money just completely disappeared to. Because we didn't cut our gold production in half, but we cut our gold production in a quarter. So that was pretty stupid. But now we're selling steel. We're selling steel at a pretty darn good price. Steel plates, 2,680 $80 for a crate, which is not too bad at all. How much does it weigh? Steel plates weigh 13 kilograms, so I would not be surprised. I would not be surprised, in fact, at all if we smash this barrier very, very shortly indeed. We could probably maybe get another single crate maker over here. Is that enough space to put in a transport tube? I don't think it is. It's not enough space to put in a transport tube. That's unfortunate. I could have got another crate maker. But to be honest, we can modify this if we just increase the amount of unload stations that we can get, and we can do that. I can do that if I turn these crate makers sideways, and also I could halve the number of claw train truck loaders that this specific loop is servicing. But I think that is going to be for a later episode, because at the moment I'm very, very satisfied with how absolutely everything is looking. This is a big improvement. This is a really, really substantial improvement from last time. We're shipping way more resources. We're shipping resources way more consistently. I've actually got a little bit of a plan for what I want to have happen. And I have, well, I say I have. I have a plan. I had a little bit of redundant research set up, but just sort of sell that. I mean, that'll reduce my tax liability, won't it? I don't know how much it is now. Monthly power costs, monthly tax costs, whatever. I'm sure it's reduced now by the fact that I've halved my real estate, my factory indoor real estate. Doesn't actually matter. The point is that I'm trying to make is that I feel really quite good about this now. Steel production is too high, honestly. It's far too high, and we can't get rid of our steel. We can't get rid of our steel fast enough. And also, it's just occurred to me. It's just occurred to me that the reason that we can't get rid of our steel fast enough is because some idiot hasn't added a track around here. There we go. So maybe if I was to not be a complete dingus, then that would be fine, right? There we go. Okay, that's looking a lot better. That is looking a lot better. It doesn't solve our problem, though. We still have a lot of junk here. We have a lot of junk. We have a lot of steel. That's not even far enough. Let's move it further. Further down this way. Further down this way. That's probably a little bit overkill now. But the point is that steel production is looking good. It's not perfect. I rapidly assembled that. Look at that. 200,000 bucks. Don't mind if I do. We're going to smash our weight target. I'm absolutely confident about that. Absolutely 100% confident. And now all we need to do really is focus on moving more steel. Also, you know what else I'm realizing? I'm sorry. It's about time for the episode to end, but I can do this now. I can do this. I mean, you can skip every 5. You can skip every like 3, and you can just do you. Will that work a little bit better? Man, it's a good thing that I built up like a million gazillion quadrillion what do you call it? Monies. That's it. Monies. Yeah, so it's a good thing that I built up a substantial amount of savings. Yeah, so skip every 2. Yeah, I need to change. I need to change that. Anyway, I mean that's looking pretty darn good. We need to work on our claw train system over here because we need to get much more steel out of here. We need to get much more steel shipped. Yeah, change this. Change that to 2. Change that to 4. Let's see if that works. I guess kind of works a little bit better. Oh well, all right. Well, whatever the case, doesn't actually matter for all intents and purposes now. It's just a little bit of a bonus, that we can deliver more and more steel plates. I need to find a way to get rid of these steel plates because unbelievably we're making a ridiculous number of them. We're making a total ridiculous number of them. What we need to do actually is we need to burn some steel plates. We need to burn some processed gold in order to make everything work. Maybe our research area should be over here. I mean, this is the area that has steel plates and gold. Who knows? Find out in the next episode, the next exciting episode of Automation Empire. Ladies and gents, I'm gonna wrap things up right about now. My name, of course, has been Over the Potato. Thanks, as ever, to my fantastically generous Patreons over at patreon.com/Over the Potato. If you enjoyed this video, then head on over, consider supporting, making this channel possible. It's all greatly appreciated. The support is very, 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 very much appreciated. Ladies and gents, thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.